So this might be my subtitle is sort of using digital twins in supply chain management, especially AI-based or AI-supported digital twins and giving you that, the business case to show senior management. So you see, you've already gotten something out of today's meeting, today's presentations. So digital twins, and then my second subtitle is that digital twins are a way for the digital adopters to catch up with the digital natives. So the digital natives are the companies that were born after, I don't know, 2000 or so, that they were already born into the era of the internet. So this is your Amazon and Netflix and Tesla and companies and the other electric vehicle manufacturers, and we have more car manufacturers in the last 20 years than we had in the previous 50 years or so come to be created. And so what about the digital adopters, those that were like me born before year 2000? How can we catch up? And so this is Siemens' approach. And Siemens basically said, what we're going to do is we're going to build a digital twin of a car, because we're going to build the foundation for a digital twin of a car, and then every car manufacturer or every car that wants to be created, we can now create that version or that model in our digital twin environment. And so through meticulous analysis of the car manufacturing, the car process, they went and built a one-to-one digital replica of an automobile, and through that they can now replicate many different types of cars. What do you do with that? As I think one of the previous slides showed, or that you can now experiment with, say, well, eventually self-driving cars, but before that, automatic braking, right? And under different weather conditions, we can now experiment with what sort of automatic braking do we want to implement. So we've now replicated the car in the digital environment. We have replicated the environment, right? The road conditions, if they're hilly, if they're bumpy, if the roads are asphalt, if they're gravel, if they're well-maintained or not well-maintained, right? So we've created or duplicated all of that in the digital environment. I guess this is the image. And now we can experiment with different automatic braking systems that we could implement. Obviously, in the physical world, if you experiment with automatic braking systems and you experiment for too much, you're going to have a lot of accidents. You're going to destroy a lot of cars. Very expensive, not really a great idea. But then in the digital environment, I can experiment endlessly. And I can see, at what speeds do I have to stop? Given speeds and given interactions with the environment, how do I stop and how do I implement automatic braking? How does that change if it's raining, if it's snowing? Maybe in very hot weather as well, there might be changes to that. How do I brake in such a way that if my passengers are not wearing a seatbelt, they don't find themselves inside the front windshield because I braked too quickly? And so we can experiment with all that in the digital environment and then make recommendations for self-driving or automatic braking and any other attribute that you want in the manufacturing process, in the implementation process.